Hello Taurus, I'm Claudia from BeHealing.com and this is your weekly read for the week of the 20th to the 26th of January 2020. If you'd like a private reading with me, then there's a link up there to book in for one of those. I get those out within 24 hours of you booking them. I get all of my stuff out within 24 hours of you booking them. These ones, they're 3 pages long and you can choose at time of booking what area of your life you want it to be about. 5 options, you can choose 1, you can choose 2, you can choose all 5 if you want. But if you've got a specific question or questions for your reading, then you can do that too. And so just book in for the reading and then click at the top of the page or at the bottom of the page the contact us option and then fill that in with your questions and I can do your readings about your specific questions. Or just email me if you've already got my email address. Okay, Taurus, I'm Taurus too. What have we got going on this week? Endings, completion on my idea. This is like things are ending. You've got changes coming in, you and many other signs, Taurus. And yeah, it's about you actually getting on board with that now. I'm feeling like the changes that you've got coming in, you've known about for a while, and you know what's completing, and you kind of are tying up the loose ends on that. You're getting more on board with it. You're getting maybe emotionally detached from these things that are completing now. You're getting more on board with it completing. You're owning that completion more, let's put it that way, and where you're headed as well. You've got good things ahead of you, Taurus. And yeah, you've got to let things end. You've got to let things end. And that's where you're at the moment. This week, you're letting things end so that you can move toward these new beginnings, these fresh starts, this new stuff, these new ideas that are coming in for you. You know what's coming for you, Taurus, and you're just kind of transitioning and moving toward that this week. I'm feeling like you have been as well in the recent past, and also you will be in the near future too. You'll be in that transition stage, and this is confirmation of that. Just patience. You are going for it, but it's not a fast process. It's not like, okay, I'm going to make this change and I'm going to do it all of a sudden in a day. No, these big life changes, they take time. It takes, you need to integrate these changes along the way. Like, first of all, you get the carrot dangled in front of your face, and it's like you first have that idea. It's like, maybe I'm moving, or maybe I'm going to quit my job, or maybe I'm going to change my relationship, whatever that change is for you. And so then the idea is placed in your head, and then it's like, oh, but I'm going to have to leave this behind and leave this behind, and I've got to emotionally detach from that. Do I really want to leave these things behind? I'm not sure I do, because it's really good. And then you're going through that, and then maybe you're shown things that you don't actually like about what you've got at the moment. And you're like, oh yeah, maybe it is good. Maybe it is the right time to leave these things behind. You go through this process, right? And it's not a fast thing. And so just have patience with that process, because you are in this transformational stage at the moment. Yeah, and I'm feeling like you are going to be in that for the next couple of weeks or something like that. But this week, definitely have patience with that. It's like you're going for it, but it's not going to be instant. You're going for it, but it's just step by step going for it. Do you know what I mean? You're getting ready for it. You're getting ready to be ready for it. That's where you're at. Getting ready to be ready. So don't beat yourself up for not like jumping in there. You don't. It's not time to jump in. It's like you've not reached the. If you're doing like a cliff dive into some water, you've not reached the edge of the cliff. You don't want to dive too early and just like land on the rocks, do you? You can wait step by step until you get to that edge, and you'll know when you're ready. You'll know when you're at the edge and when it's time to dive in. Just have patience with it. You are going for it. No rush. It's unfolding perfectly, Taurus. You don't need to rush. You are where you are, and it's perfect. Relationships. What about your love life this week? Taurus, you've got trust myself and move away. So moves could involve a change in relationship for you. Maybe you're moving out of a relationship. Maybe you're moving into a new relationship. Trust yourself in that. You do know. I'm hearing that you do know what this change is, Taurus, and you are moving forward to it. But I'm feeling like it's complicated. So maybe some of you are like, have broken up from a marriage and you're still sorting stuff like that out. And you are headed toward a new relationship, but there's stuff to sort out. There's stuff to sort out when we've come out of a long-term relationship like that. See, it's complicated. There's more to do. There's emotional detachment going on. There's all kinds of things going on. This process, you're in a step-by-step process at the moment in your love life as well, moving away one partner to another, that kind of thing. Maybe you're in between. Maybe you're single at the moment and you're in between phases, but you're not really single because you know where you're headed. Just trust yourself. You know what you're doing, Taurus. You do know what you're doing. Trust yourself on that. You've got this. You've already got this, Taurus. You've already got this. So that's just confirmation for you that what you know is true. You've already got this. You are moving on, and it's a good thing. Ah, Taurus. Your love life too, connection, forgive yourself, right? So this is an echo of the past. This situation you're in right now is an echo of the past. Maybe Taurus, you're always the one to move on. You're always the one to end the relationship. You see it first, or maybe you're just braver. Maybe you're just braver than the partners that you've had, and you'll call it out. You'll call out when it's time to move on before they do. And this isn't like an echo of the past where you've felt guilty for that, and it's like, what's wrong with me that I can't stick with someone, that I keep on ending these things? And it's not that. It's just that you're more aware, you're more courageous, you're more likely to speak out, Taurus. It's not that you're causing the trouble. It's that you're just the one that speaks out about it first. So don't connect it with the past. Connect how you're feeling bad about this move on thing that some of you got going on at the moment in relationships. Connect. Maybe it's bringing back memories from the past of you breaking up with other people or something like that, moving on, and guilt. Like, just connect it. It's connect the dots there with the past, because this is the opportunity to let a lot of baggage go, because you're not to blame for it, Taurus. You got to forgive yourself for that, and just know. Yeah, I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's just that you're the courageous one. You're the one that speaks out. You're the one that's done before the other's done. And it's not because you've done before the other's done. The other's done too, but you will speak out first. And so it's not you causing problems. It's not you. You're not the problem, Taurus. It's not you. So forgive yourself for that. Make that connection, because there's so much information. You're getting to know yourself on a deeper level, Taurus. And this is an opportunity for you to know yourself on a deeper level. I'm feeling like the next relationship for you is going to be completely different because of this, because you know yourself much better now, and you are letting go of that baggage. You're not going to take that same level of baggage with you. Of course, we're all going to take baggage with us. There's no getting away from that. It's our baggage that forms our personality in every aspect of our lives. You know, our baggage from our childhood, our baggage is from every job, every relationship we've had. It's what forms our personality. We'd just be bland nothings without our baggage. Bland nothings. It's funny. Taurus, what have you got going on with your work this week? You got something to face. Is this thought useful? It's not something to face physically in your work. It's not like you've got to face it, you've got to change your job or something like that. It's not that. You've got to face your negative thoughts around your work. Maybe you're believing that you're not good enough, or your work isn't good enough, or you're not going to make it, you're not going to be successful. Maybe it's your beliefs. Your beliefs are totally off, and they're not aligned with what is the actual truth, and it's actually stopping you from growing your work and doing the work that you want to do. Maybe you're not even going for the job that you want, Taurus. You're not starting the business that you want to start because you're not believing in yourself properly, because of the belief that you've got. It's time to face those beliefs that are holding you back, your blocks. If you want a biggest block reading, they're $20 off at the moment. I'll put a link up there to find out what it is. What is that belief? Whatever is going on that's blocking you, it's time to face that this week. It's time to get the garbage out of the way, because I'm feeling like you're being moved to much better things, a lot of better things, including your work, including relationships, Taurus. A lot of better things all at once. It's like you're getting everything at once. But to be able to step into that, you need to release the stuff that's standing in your way, especially the beliefs, the thoughts that are not helping you, that are contradicting you, the thoughts that are contradicting that. Like, I can't do this, or it's not available, something like that. Your work, Taurus. Decide and be vulnerable. Stepping into something new in your work is going to make you feel vulnerable, but you still need to decide to do that. You know? Anything that's good in our lives, any good change in our lives, it's going to be outside of our comfort zone. If you always stay in your comfort zone, nothing is ever going to change very much at all. Certainly not going to do any of the great things in life or contribute to the world in a big way, Taurus. And so you need to start making the decisions that make you feel uncomfortable. That's where it's at. In your work, you need to start making decisions that make you feel uncomfortable. No more staying in your comfort zone, Taurus. And I know you can be stubborn, Taurus, and put your foot down. You want it your way, but it's not going to be comfortable. It's not. And you know what? As soon as you step into that, make the decision. It's like, okay, I'm going to put myself, I'm just going to do this, even though it feels uncomfortable, even though I'm putting myself out of my comfort zone, even though it makes me feel vulnerable, I'm going to do it anyway. And then you start doing it, and within a few days, it's your new comfort zone. If you think about every change that you've made like that, that's made you feel really vulnerable, you get up on stage, or you do something that's out of your comfort zone, you very quickly get used to it. It becomes your comfort zone very fast. And so, what? You're not going to take a great opportunity and make a change that you want in your life just for a few days of discomfort? That doesn't make any sense. So make some decisions, even though it makes you feel vulnerable, even though it's making you feel scared, even though it's out of your comfort zone. Go there anyway. Make those decisions this week. In your work. Taurus, what have you got going on in your love life this week? Not your love life. We've already done love life. In your money this week, what have you got going on with your finances this week? You've got up until now what you resist persists. Oh, so you've been resisting money until now. Interesting. You've been resisting money. How? Why? Why have you been resisting money, Taurus? Maybe you don't feel like you deserve it. Maybe you've got some belief behind that. Of course, your money is often connected with your work, almost always connected with your work, and you've got that in your work, you've got that face the situation, is this thought useful? So this could be about your money in your work, these thoughts that are going against you of what you're worth, what your value is, what you can realistically expect to receive from your work, that kind of thing. You've been resisting, and I think it's down to your thoughts. It's down to the thought patterns, what you've been expecting. It could be something that you've been taught as a child of what you expect. Interesting. I know I had a thing from childhood about being supported on a high level with people, people supporting with me with my business or things like that. Because as a child, I didn't get much support at all. And I was kind of told to take a back seat. It's like everyone else deserves support, but you don't. It's like, why would anyone want to help you? That kind of thing. I had that kind of messaging as a child, and it's really impacted me. I hadn't realized until recently how much it was impacting me, and so I've had that to deal with. You've got something to deal with too, like that, Taurus. You've been resisting money. There's something inside of you that's resisting money. If you need help with that, get a reading. You can choose the money option, and your higher self can tell you what it is to release that resistance, because of course you don't want to resist money. Who'd want to resist money? But you've had something going on, and I feel like it's a lifelong thing, a resistance to money. And your higher self wants you to open up to money now, because there's got to be that free flow. If you want to put energy out into the world, if you want to do big things, Taurus, you've got to let that money come back, because it's going to be an energy exchange. And if you're not receiving it back, you're not going to be able to flow it out either. Also about your money this week, Taurus, you've got who am I, and be supportive. Again, support. Okay. Yeah, supportive. So like me, Taurus, maybe that you've got the exact same thing going on. Maybe you've been taught, why would anyone help you? You're here to help everyone else. And you've had that belief that that's who you are. And it's like, but it's not true, because you're the same as everyone else. You deserve support too. So it's time for you to start letting in support, letting in higher level support, Taurus. Let people help you in the big things in life. Really help you. People are really going to help you move forward. People are going to lift you up. People are going to move you forward financially, help you financially. And not just like give you handouts. I mean, people that are going to give you a better job, or people that are going to, pay you a lot more money, or people that are going to help your business to make 10 times the amount that it's been making. That kind of thing. High level support for your financial gain. Time to let that in, and it's all about who you are and what you think your role is. Maybe you just think you're here to support others and not here to be supported. It's not true, because you're a human being too, with all of the rights and worthiness that you believe about everyone else. Believe it about yourself too, Taurus, because it's true about you too. Let that support in, high level support in. This week especially, Taurus, it's time for you to step up and allow that money in, much more money in for you, Taurus. Awesome. If you like that reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment about what you get out of that. I love hearing from you. And if you know of anyone else that would get value out of my readings, that this kind of stuff would really help, then please send them along to my channel. Share these readings with them. I would very much appreciate it if you could help me out in growing my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, Taurus, and I'll see you next time. Bye.